Alright, hello guys, Lapis here once again, and I'm here with another epic Creationz. I know, there's getting a few of these now. This is the 4th episode, I believe. I'm in lava, and you'll see why in a second. I mean, there's no reason I'm in it, there's a reason it's here. Now, for this, I'm going to just, to keep it real and stuff, and I'm going to throw this in there, because I don't want it. It's alright. 1 second. Sorry, my throat. I need to go get something to drink after this recording. Dang. So, man, how am I going to get over there? I want it. I bet there's some amazing lapis prizes in there. Oh, definitely can't make that. No. Okay. So, now I'm going to show you how you can get across that. If you have a ton of time and stuff, and easily you could spend more time breaking through the back wall, but whatever, we're gonna do this the Lapis Games way. So what I have here is an automatic bridge maker machine thingy, and so what it does is you press a lever and it makes a bridge. It can only be 13 blocks, I believe, long though, or else it'll, not or else anything, it'll just stop working then. This pistons can only push 13 blocks. Yeah. And if you do it the way I do it, from this point, it's probably more like 10. Or 11, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so our goal is to get over there. And I can do it with only one push of a lever. So, I'll show you how it works now. I'll show you it working, and then I'll show you how it works. See here, pistons. It goes kind of slow. Sometimes it has misfires and it doesn't work. It doesn't push out every time. If you just get unlucky and stuff, as I'll show you with that in a second. Sadly, it doesn't move you with it. Just kind of, things just kind of move like that underneath you. Yeah, we could probably actually make the jump now, but whatever. I don't want to die again. Even though I spawn actually right there, but whatever. You can also see Mr. Senor Quackerton over there. I just did that video like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, now we're here. And also I'm going to say something in case you might not have known. If you're walking over something like this is 2 iron bars right next to each other. If you're walking across it, you have the chance of going through it. But if you're sprinting, you cannot fall through it. Just so you know. And also, you could just walk on this side. But yeah, here's our path. And also, I'm going to show you now just doing this. If you break a piece of it, it will automatically fix it. Like, it will just make another one. See? I did it. Oh wait, I probably should show you. You might think I'm doing something like when I look up. Just stand back so you can see it. There you go. See? That's cool. And this is not done with pre-placing blocks or anything. You could see. Just to prove it to you guys, I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna grab maybe a diamond one and a gold one, whichever one's faster. And I'm just gonna keep mining this. See? It just keeps coming. No matter how much I mine here, it's just gonna keep coming. So this prevents having people not be able to come after you. Unless you want to do this forever, they're gonna be able to come after you. So that means that this isn't exactly an escape route unless you have it so that it's like a timed detonation, which I could do. Whoa, that was cool. It broke and then it pushed out one, and how did that? I think that was kind of a glitch thing, but yeah. So as you can see, it'll just keep coming. Yeah, I'm just gonna break this pick. We have 1 cobblestone. Right, whatever. Okay, so yeah. Oh man. Oh. So, now that we got across here, what do we have? Lapis. Yay! This probably took longer to get all of this in here than it did to make this thing, honestly. Started out with me having a hopper there and me just in the creative throwing things in, and then, it fills up the hopper and that didn't stop working. And then I just, /give Lapis Games, blah 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 blah. It was 22, because that's the ID for, it is, yeah, it's 22. I was right, amazing. So, I'm currently talking to someone on Twitter. Sorry if I stop talking for a second, I'm checking that. They currently said, yeah? Lol. Tell a great conversation. So yeah, Lapis. and I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, and then it was just me giving it to myself and then just shift clicking it all in there and stuff. It took a little while, honestly. And so now, time to show you how it works. So the way, as you could probably guess from that the piston sound, and then kind of thing. I'm gonna go back and create it for this, so this will be easier to break through blocks and come on, fly. You can do it. All right. So there you go. Yeah, isn't that cool? But so what happens is inside this thing, I have lava here, and this lava is flowing down here, and it's flowing, and this water is flowing out of there, and it is generating. Oh no! No! That's not good. No, like that. Right, so it's generating cobblestone, and that cobblestone, I mean not cobblestone, smooth stone. Cobblestone's ugly, so I made it generate smooth stone instead. When it generates it, as long as there is a space in between there, as it cannot push. Also, I'm gonna show you that it can't push. It's not stopping because it's hitting this. It won't push farther than this either. Oh, alright. Let's fix that now. Yeah, so it's because it's actually the longest length it can be. So it's generating smooth stone, and every time it generates it, not every time it generates it, but this keeps pushing out, pulling back, pushing out, pulling back with this little redstone clock I made. And it is a toggleable redstone lever activated. So this, now the machine has completely stopped working. So what I've done is I've made it so first I started with making the clock alternate, so it will keep pushing out the pistons as it generates. And then I made that lever activatable from here. And then what I did is I made it so that I can turn on and off the generating of the smooth stone. So all I had to do there was put these pistons so they pushed out above the below the lava source block. Lava source block is right there, and I have the pistons shooting out right there to stop it. So when I press this lever, what happens is the clock starts up again, and then these pistons retract. Like I'll show you right there. Those pistons pull back, and the lava flows down, starts generating smooth stone. And as that's going on, these pistons are just kind of pulsing. I made it the slowest pulse that I can, pretty much. I mean, I could make it slower, I guess, but there's not really any point, because you don't need to. And so as long as I made it so that there's no way that it will never not work, I mean, right? I mean, yeah, I think. I could probably make it go faster, but that would just, I don't really feel like doing that. I mean, it works. It's fine. It's kind of slow, but because sometimes what happens is this pushes out, because the generating of cobblestone or smooth stone with water and lava and stuff isn't 100% on one length of time once they come into contact. It varies just on lag conditions. I mean, that's one little thing. It doesn't even matter that much. And just the way it's just pretty much random. So sometimes this piston will push out before it generates and won't do anything. Then you'll hear it retract, and then it will generate, and then it will push out again, and that will push out the thing. So it's off now. So it means I can break this, and there won't be any, it won't start doing it again. So yeah, and then once you do that, you can just press the lever, and we'll just start generating it again. And that's pretty much it, you know. It pulls back, pushes forward without it generating, pulls back, generates, pushes it forward, pulls back, generates, pushes it forward, pulls back, generates, pushes it forward, pulls back, generates, pushes it forward. See? Only had one misfire coming. Well, that was fast. It was like, yeah, I guess that was the dying redstone clock. And in case you don't know, some people don't know anything about redstone. When you say a redstone clock, it means something that just kind of pulses. So I guess I'll just kind of show it here. I mean, this is just not even this isn't even the one thing anymore. It just becomes random redstone lessons. Right. I'm gonna make it, actually, yeah, never mind. I need to do this, and you put block here with, we need a redstone torch. Just, in case you're wondering how I'm doing this, by like grabbing something and getting it automatically, is with my middle mouse button, you know, the scroll wheel, and you click with that, it goes to that block that you have selected. So yeah, or it gives it to you. If you're in creative mode, it only works in creative mode. But if you're in survival mode, it'll give you it. So yeah, there you go. There's a clock That was a clock. There's a clock, guys. A clock. Oh, that didn't sound good at all. Clock. I mean, what? Clock. So, yeah, this is a redstone clock. So that way it pulses and it will activate something like a piston. Just like the sticky piston here. It will just activate it. Oh, and not when it's facing the piston. Like that. See? The clock pulses. Every time it receives power, takes it away, stuff. You can make this go slower. Even slower. This is the speed that we have the other one. That's the speed. I'm pretty sure. Wait, is it? I feel like it's faster. Let's see. This is the farthest, this is the farthest, this is the farthest, this is the farthest. Huh. Seems like it goes faster than that. I guess not. Hold on. I don't know, maybe it seems... I think it might just be because it seems like it's faster. It's everything. You keep hearing noises. It's not just like tongue. Silence. Noise. Silence. It's like noise. Generating noise. Pulling back noise kind of thing. So, I don't know. Maybe it just seems faster like that. Who knows? But, yeah. So, there's a... Oh, yeah, and this clock is redstone activated. It's redstone activated... I mean, yeah, like toggleable, I mean. So the only toggleness it has is if you power this block right here. So if you put a lever on top, it eventually stops. And it'll start up again. Oh yeah, so if you put a lever on here, it'll stop. Eventually, and then... Oh no, you have to pull it. And then... And how it happens is when this thing pretty much controls the whole thing. So when you power a block with a redstone torch on top of it, so you have this... And then if you see how it's on, if you power the block that it is on, that torch will turn off. And it is toggleable like that. So, yeah. And you can turn it back on. Because when you turn this lever back on, this thing stays powered and stuff. So, yeah. And then, I mean, it's not just from that. You can, the top, I mean, do it from the side, do it from any side. And if we have it like this, it means you have to have both of them up. So, I mean, I just kind of accidentally did that. There's a lesson. Also, you can have it from redstone. But if you have it from... Wait a second. What? Do it. Oh. How? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Because if you want to use redstone like a line activated to it, what you're going to have to do... is I think actually you can do this. Yeah, you could put that there, but yeah, never mind. So let me actually explain this as I didn't before. So you'll have to have that. That way it won't power it backwards. Because the power can only receive one way from a repeater. And there you go. So yeah, let me actually, I'll just keep this here, just a little future reference. So we stopped though, yeah, we thought it stopped. Oh yeah, our bridge just made itself. But I just realized I need to kind of explain this part. So, with what I have here is you see this, and then you see there's the actual part where I just showed it to you. So what we have here is because these, what happens is with things like this, and stuff like a redstone door, which I have over here, I'm not going to explain the full door, but what you need is you need these pistons to stay like extended, and then when you activate something, you need them to retract. When normally, if you had just put it next to a thing, it would be the opposite. When you power it, it extends. Instead, when you power it, retracts. That's what you need for things like a door like that, and which I'm going to be probably showcasing later. Showcasing seems more like a mod kind of showcase, which I actually want to do soon. So yeah, there's something on the agenda. So something like this, you need it to constantly. This thing, yeah. Actually, yeah. The reason I have to have it like this is powering this, so that it stays like that, is because the way that this is. Man, this is gonna be so hard to explain. So, like that door, I have to have, I'll explain it one step at a time, I guess. So when it goes over here, this thing has to stay extended. So that means when, oh yeah, so this is on right now. So when it's off, this thing needs to be extended. Normally, like I just said, when you have power something off, it turns off. But when you have to have it, is so that the way that you have this is so you have, okay, I'm going to start over. I think it'll be easier if I started over again. So you have a block here, alright, and say you're trying to get this piston to extend. What you'll do is you'll have that, alright? So it's powered. But so, it is powered, and then what you also might want to have to do is, if you want, like this. So right now, this lever, since you've just placed it, is in the off position. So that means this is not powered, this is off, and that is extended. And then when you turn it on, this is powered, and that is retracted, that's it. So that's how the opposite, instead of if you have something like, oh, give me that back. If you have something like this, on, extends it, off, retracts it, alright? So, what we have over here is kind of that same thing. When you have it this off right now, this is extended, and when it's on, it's retracted to allow the lava flow to generate the stone. And it is the same thing over here. We have, it's not powered, so that way this is powered, and when this is powered for the clock stops. So when this will count, this is just the clock main power source kind of thing. When this clock main power source thing, you see the time change from that thing back there. When this is powered, it stops the clock. So it's powered right now automatically. So when this is off, this is powered, and that is powered, which is what you want. It's the reverse powering kind of thing. But when you turn it on, you want this main power block to not be powered, which will activate the clock. Alright, so that's what starts the clock and the pistons going. I think I made that as clear as I can. You might want to look up something else if you actually want to know more about this, since I don't know. I'm not the best at explaining things, and that is kind of a hard thing to explain. It's mostly just pretty much all you can really get is just from experience, is how you learn that, or experience in watching YouTube videos and happening to see, oh, I get it, I see how he did that, just by looking. I mean, explaining it's kind of confusing as hell. I mean, I confuse myself half the time. But yeah, I'm not going to forget this like the previous video. Like, if you want to see more, comment things for me to build. Oh, sorry, I'm really tired. It's 2 in the morning for me. And things to comment is any redstone things, so like a redstone door, this is a redstone lamp, this is a redstone door on the ground, yeah, stuff like that, or something like Mr. Senor Quackerton. So, like a build, so say a statue, but has more of a purpose, so not just some building thing. I don't want to just do something building. Hey look, there's a duck, alright? I built a duck, there you go. I want it to have some sort of purpose, like redstone, that makes it look cool and do something cool. Because, I mean, who wants to say, I can't do the building on camera, it's just too tedious, I screw up too many times, have to restart, and then, yeah, you know, it's not good to watch. Maybe if I built it, and if I went through and built it again, but the thing is, that isn't fun for me. I want it to be fun for both of us, the viewers and for me. As if it's not fun for me, you're most likely not going to be having fun. You know, if I'm just like, oh, okay, so you take this, and then you take this, and you start building feet. I did this like 5 times before, and I don't want to do it again, and stuff like that. So, you know, what I want to do is I want to build it off camera, do this stuff off camera, and I'm going to show you it and have fun with it and explain it on camera. So I feel like that's easier, more fun for both of us, and it's good like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something. So say, tell me, build a dog that has a poop action, which I actually already kind of planned on doing that, so yeah, which I'll have to do some MC edit filtering, which will be fun, and I hope I can actually get it to work. Yeah. Sorry, I just thought of what I might be able to do. That'd be funny. So, yeah. Yeah, so comment things, like, so say, hey, build a statue of yourself and have it punch, or shoot fire out of its groin, I don't know, or butt, who knows, just random things. Everything I just said pretty much, it's shooting fire in it, but that's not all I can do. Don't worry, I can't just make things to shoot fire. I can make it do a lot of things. Just, you know, tell me and I'll try it. I've definitely done a lot of things here. This is the first suggestion I had. That was the only one that I had, pretty much. Just as I was on a stream, I'm like, alright, so I have a series where I build things to redstone. Give me a thing. And someone's like, a duck. I'm like, okay, what should the duck do? Quack. I'm like, okay, that's going to be hard and it's going to sound like crap, but alright. What else should it do? And it's like, I don't know, have its mouth shut and close. That's not going to happen. I'm only like, alright, I'm going to secretly make it breathe fire and not tell anyone. It's just going to quack and breathe fire. And there you go. I mean, that's what I did, you know, just a little idea. And, man, my brain just worked in redstone just as I've been doing it. Someone told me, build a fancy dirt hut. So I was like immediately just start thinking of all these things I could do. There's all these things go through my mind. I'm like, dang it, but I'm not on 1.6, and wait, that's gonna be difficult, and things like that. And I'm not sure if I can do this, and then suddenly rule out all these possibilities. Like in like a second, and I'm suddenly like, I know what I'm gonna do, and that's my fancy dirt hut. Don't worry, it's more than that, and that is just a concealing wall, just to get a little look. The real hut is that. That is the hut, that little square. What you can see inside of there. Alright, so, sorry, that's a little preview on my next video. Um, so yeah, I hope this wasn't too confusing. Like I said, like if you want to see more, comment your ideas, things for me to do, comment any other things, just stuff. I would also be interested in someone wanting to do an intro for me. That would be cool, but, you know, I only have, like, what, some small amount of subscribers. I had someone who probably might have forgotten about it now or hasn't done it yet, just doing a profile picture for me, including my skin stuff, that she was supposed to. I'm not sure if she has. She sees this video. If she sees a video, she'll know that. Do it! No, it's fine. So yeah, an intro. I don't know. I can't animate stuff. I don't know what I want. Random something cool. Maybe a competition. Probably when I get more subscribers and stuff. Although competition if I don't have one good by then. Alright. Subscribe if you want to see more. That's it. Alright. Peace.